اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربنا زدنا علما يا فتاح يا عليم افتح لنا فتحا قريبا آمين يا رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. How to determine the relationship between the two meeting letters. So first of all, determine the two meeting letters first. We need to know what are the two meeting letters we're trying to focus on. So the two meeting letters can be between the two words, or it can be part of the same word. So here is an example where the two meeting letters is part of the two different words. First word is ending with a ta. The next word is starting with a ta. So when we read them together, as-salihati tuba. So the two meeting letters in this case is the ta and the ta, which is an example between the two words. Here is the example of the two meeting letters within the same word. Yashkur, tasma'una, salakakum. So the two meeting letters here is the ya is meeting sheen, ta is meeting seen, kaf is meeting kaf. In short, the two meeting letters can be any two letters which come next to each other. So when you pronounce them together. Okay, it can be within the same word, or it can be between the two words. So after you determine the two meeting letters or the two neighboring letters, then to determine the relationship of those meeting letters, you need to look at the two things. First, look at the harakat on those two letters. Then look at the makharij and the sifat of those two letters. So for example, if we take the letter ba, I'm writing here only the letters, not the words, so that we can focus on the two meeting letters only. So if the two meeting letters are the same and they both are mutaharrik, so when we have the combination of the two meeting letters with the harakas on it, we say it's the relationship of kabir. So both the letters are mutaharrik. The relationship is called kabir. When the two letters are the same, so it share the same makhraj and the sifat, the relationship in the context of makhraj and sifat is tamathul, means they are the same. Tamathul in English means same makhraj, same sifat. If the two meeting letters have the combination of sukoon and the haraka, so the first letter has a sukoon, the second one has a haraka, this combination is called saghir. So in the context of harakat, we give it a name of saghir relationship. And as we see, the two letters are not the same, it's the ta and the ta. They share the same makhraj, but they are different letters and they have different sifat. This is called tajanus. Again, this is in the context of makhraj and the sifat. Two letters come from the same makhraj, but different in sifat. We call it tajanus. Here, this is another example of saghir relationship. First letter is sakin, the second one is mutaharik. Harakat wise, we say it's a saghir relationship. Qaf and the kaf, even though they come from aqsa lisan, but that's not the same makhraj. They are near in makhraj, but have a different sifat. They only come from the near makhraj. Qaf is further back of the tongue, and kaf is further down towards the lips. And qaf is heavy, kaf is light. They don't share the same sifat. So we say the relationship in the context of makhraj and the sifat is taqarub. We use in Urdu qareeb. That's the same word, same meaning. Taqarub. Taqarub means near in makhraj or sifat, or both near in makhraj and sifat. Then we have the combination where the first letter is mutaharrik, the second one is sakin. This is opposite to the صغير relationship. So if you see the first letter is متحرك, the second one is sakin, this relationship would be called mutlaq. And when we look at the makhraj and the sifat of these two meeting letters, is tabaud, means they are far in makhraj and different in sifat. If we look at every two meeting letters in detail again, we'll learn that, for example, the ba and the ba in these two words, it'll be read أن يضرب بعصاك. So first of all, determine the harakas. So if you determine the relationship of the two meeting letters from the harakat point of view, we'll see the first is sakin, the second is mutaharik. So it's gonna be saghir. So it's a saghir relationship. The both letters are the same, so they share the same makhraj and the sifat. So we say tamathul. Makhraj and sifat are the same, so it's called tamathul. So the ba will be merging into the ba mutaharrik. أن يضرب بعصاك. We have another example. We have the first letter, tha, which is sakin. Second one is mutaharrik. So when we look at the harakas, it's called saghir relationship. The two letters, they come from the same makhraj, which is the tip of the tongue touching the edges of your upper front incisors, upper front two teeth. So they share the same makhraj but different in sifat. So therefore we say the relationship of these two letters from the makhraj and the sifat wise is tajanus. Tha will be merging into the dal when you read them together. يَلْهَذَّلِكَ. You'll not be reading the tha because it's been merged into the dal. Then you have the third one, which is taqarub. So when we say the two meeting letters are in taqarub relationship, we mean they are either near in makhraj or sifat, or both near in makhraj and sifat. So it can either be near in makhraj or sifat, or it can be together, both makhraj and sifat. Remember that when three or more sifat are the same between the two meeting letters, the relationship is taqarub in sifat. So the minimum requirement that two letters need to meet is they need to have at least three same sifat for it to be called taqarub in makhraj. Sorry, taqarub in sifat. It can be taqarub in makhraj if the makhraj is near, but it can also be taqarub in sifat if at least three sifat are being shared between the two meeting letters. So here we have the letters noon and the mim. So if we look at the harakas, it's saghir relationship because the noon is sakin and the mim is mutaharrik. And we look at when you look at the makhraj and the sifat of these two letters, we learn that their makhraj is far because noon is from the upper gums with the tip of the tongue and mim is from between the two lips. But they share at least 1, 2, and 3, and 4 sifat. So they are taqarub in sifat. So we have jahar, tawassut, istifal, and ghunna. So we say these two letters are taqarub in sifat. Then we have an example of the letters lam and the noon. So they are taqarub in makhraj and sifat because they come from the near makhraj and they share the minimum of 3 sifat. They have jahar, tawassut, and istifal. هل ندلكم. First letter is sakin, second is mutaharrik, so therefore is saghir relationship. And makhraj wise, lam is from the near edge of the tongue including the tip, and the noon is from the upper gums, so they are near in makhraj and sifat. Then we have another example of the letters lam and the sad. As-salihuna. When we look at the harakat of the two letters, the first is sakin, second is mutaharrik, so it's saghir relationship. When you look at the makhraj and the sifat of these two letters, we'll learn that they are taqarub in makhraj only. Lam is from the near edge of the tongue including the tip, and the sad is from the tip of the tongue and the lower incisors. So they are only in taqarub makhraj wise. but not the sifat wise. Why? Because the lam, it has jahar, it has tawassut. However, for the sad, we have hams, we have riqawa. Sad is heavy, lam is light, so sad has isti'la, it has itbaq. Lam has istifal and infitah, so they don't share the minimum 3 sifat together. So they are far in sifat, but taqarub in makhraj only. When we say taba'ud means far in makhraj and different in sifat. So let's say, for example, we have the letter ha and the lam. So ha is mutaharrik and the lam is sakin, for example. So harakat wise, we'll say this is mutlaq, because first is mutaharrik and the second one is sakin. It is mutlaq. And when we look at the makhraj and sifat, they are far in makhraj and sifat, because ha is from the bottom of the throat, lam is from the near edge of the tongue. Ha has hams, lam has jahar, ha has riqawa, lam has tawassut, and they both have istifal and infitah, but they're only 2 sifat which they share, and the requirement is there should be minimum of 3 sifat which they need to share for it to be called taqarub. So they are far in makhraj and different in sifat. So therefore the relationship is mutlaq, and they are taba'ud when we look at the makhraj and the sifat. This is a list of some words. Again, there's some repetition as well of the same words being used just for your own understanding. It's been provided so that you can understand it better, how to learn and understand the relationship between the 2 meeting letters. So we have a look at the harakas. It's saghir, first is sakin, second is mutaharik. There are 2 similar letters. We say mutamathilan, means 2 letters, mutamathilan, saghir. They both are mutaharik, so we say mutamathilan. Kabir, because the same letter, mutamathilan, kabir. Nansakh, both the 2 same letters. First is mutaharik, second is sakin, so mutlaq, mutamathilan, mutlaq. We have 2 different words. First is sakin, second is mutaharik, so it's gonna be saghir again, because first is sakin, second is mutaharik. Same makhraj, mutajanis, saghir. You can say mutajanisan صغير or mutajanis صغير. Ta with the ta, they both are mutaharik, so kabir, and mutajanis because they share the same makhraj. Yashku, first is mutaharik, second is sakin, so it's mutlaq. Mutajanis, mutlaq because they have the same. Mutajanis, mutlaq, ya and the shim is from the middle of the tongue, so they share the same makhraj, so therefore mutajanis. Mutlaq because first is mutaharik, second is sakin. Ad-dallina, lam and the dad, so it is mutaqariban, saghir. First is sakin, second is mutaharik. Adada sinina, dal and the sin is mutaqariban, kabir. Tasma'una, mutlaq. First is mutaharik, second is sakin, so mutaqaribain, mutlaq. Al-ghurabi, so we have mutaba'idan, saghir, because lam and the ghain is far in makhraj and different in sifat. Anahnu, hamza and the noon, the both are mutaharik, so kabir. And look at the different in sifat and far in makhraj, so mutaba'idan, kabir. Khalqi, kha and the qaf, mutlaq because first is mutaharik, second is sakin. Far in makhraj, far and different in sifat, say mutaba'idan, mutlaq. This is how you determine the relationship of the 2 meeting letters. So again, you need to look at the 2 things. First, look at the harakas of the 2 meeting letters, and look at the makhraj and the sifat of the 2 meeting letters. Inshallah ta'ala will be conducting the next session, considering the rule of the idgham, inshallah ta'ala, and we'll learn more about it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.